Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. You can only hope that it matches the hype. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the offense out for their first possession. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble. The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He's running out of time here. Down he goes, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Now, to play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to get
third down, 29.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. One team ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. Wide receiver Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see... The slot receiver has a big advantage, but I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Yeah, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
Well, that's a
perfect pass
right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. He'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play callers, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Okay, it's third down after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the ball is handed
Come
off out of
on.
the
I
shotgun.
could have got off of that.
Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They're going to run it here.
There we go.
Gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the throw deep downfield.
Oh, just outstanding
He got beat like a
execution
drum.
by this offense. The offensive line.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for some space. It's Diggs. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
I dropped my controller.
They don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Tries to get it to the running back. The throw complete to the running back underneath.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackled quickly after.
I'm making noise.
Should be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for
Take what they give you.
A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. They go with a direct snap. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it
Move
off.
myself right out of the play.
They tackle him. Looks
Come
like
on,
it's going
man.
to be just short of the marker, inches away. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. To throw, it's Robinson. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle, but 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
Man, that should have been a pick.
They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts.
Thank you.
That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Send the back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Diggs. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. 2nd down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the 1st down. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Diggs. Defense finally brings him down. But
they're going to leave him open.
1st down here for this offense. Looking to chuck it again.
No.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. The 30, at the 20. And the defense gets involved, scoring a
I didn't have to throw that.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is...
Oh, my God.
Intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Man,
Hook up there. Incomplete.
I picked that.
2nd down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Here comes an important 3rd down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Parks. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he'll lost it to the end zone. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Gonna run it. It's Diggs. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal.
Okay.
And the defense wraps him up.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal. Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Robinson. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here.
There we go.
Interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential. Offense ready to start this drive. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Finally brought down.
That was my fault.
To the 44. No huddle now for the offense. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Checks this down to the running back.
Oh my God. The last 3 plays have been messed up by me.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
I jumped. I don't know what to say. I jumped.
This kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the point after cuts into a 4-point game, 28-24. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Yes, sir. He's too slow.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one...
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Robinson. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks down. Connects to a wide open wide receiver. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver? So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll test the right side here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle made after just a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
I don't know how I broke that, but I did.
That's in great scoring position now. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Diggs. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
You gotta be kidding me.
A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Why are we not getting pressure?
After that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in great field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Looking for his big tight end.
Good catch.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense with 5 receivers.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got room looking for the end zone.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Should I keep the pressure?
Okay, so here comes the offense back on
Yep,
the field.
step on their throat.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Scanning the field, it's Robinson. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he can't make the catch on the crossing route. And that's going to bring up 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Ball handed off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced.
Look at it, it's a fake. He's trying to throw for it. Launching it downfield. It falls incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. Gamble does not work at all.
That was stupid.
Showing why he's not the quarterback.
It'd been cool if I'd have got it.
Play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with it.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The pass rush closing in. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And he lofts one deep over the middle.
That was my pick.
Picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That was mine.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense creating that turnover. Working with the lead like this, really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? And there's the handoff. finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. And he'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Looking for 6.
Oh, no. I didn't have to throw that.
Boy, this defense did
I should have threw it high, but it looked like he was open.
Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back. It's Robinson. And he finds the running back in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's found some room at the 45. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. To the air, it's Robinson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it near the end zone.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go.
First down here for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Diggs. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And a player is down injured after that last play.
Like he injured.
Timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fights through a tackle. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
That's a bullet over the middle. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a 5th. Trying for a 4th down completion. And now another deep ball here.
He's got good corners.
As the defense gets a big 4th down stop. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Robinson. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. Well, this was a team that seemed to relish the under.
Three straight weeks beating top 5 teams. And I finally broke 22.